Yo, what's up, everybody? We're just sitting here just watching this shit. Called Logan Paul's Bad Karma. I don't know. I was bored on the stream for a little bit, and this is what I thought of doing. I'm also moving waters, so I'll be like in and out of the stream. So there's that. But yeah, I'm kind of just fucking. Let's do.
So it has been 3 years since Logan Paul and KSI launched their hydration beverage Prime, and despite their lightning in a bottle start, the last 2 years have been filled with controversy after controversy, from alleged forever chemicals in their products, to countless lawsuits, beef with the most famous soccer player on the planet, and currently an extreme downfall of Prime sales all over the world. Now the future of the once extremely overhyped drink is in question, and what was once viewed as the next billion-dollar company to be acquired by the likes of Coca-Cola or Pepsi has now diminished to the clearance rack at your local Walmart.
No, and it's crazy because it's not even just the clearance at Walmart. Like you can find Prime at Dollar Tree. Because I found all the Prime Energy cans at Dollar Tree. Walmart doesn't even sell Prime Energy cans. They sell these same Prime Energy cans. The new ones that just came out, they do not have it. And Dollar Tree has them. Just kind of crazy.
So what exactly went wrong with Prime, and will they ever be able to climb their way out of the hellish inferno they have entered in the last 365 days? Let's take a deeper look. So when Prime first came out, its hype train
I'll
was
find you.
driven
I'll follow
directly
you if you
by
follow me
Logan
back.
Paul and KSI.
Oh, bro, when you drink it, you're gonna come, bro. Whoa.
What the fuck?
That's how good it is, bro.
See, this is the reason. Also, I think the reason also it fell down is because the lack of people being interested in the product. Also, half of the shit that they've said, like it has this amount of electrolytes, it has this amount of this shit, it has this amount of that shit. Doesn't really, does it? Because I'm not gonna shit you. I like Prime. I prefer some Prime, but do I prefer it over like actual good electrolytes and stuff like that? No.
Instant ejaculation.
And it has been made clear in the years following that this brand is everything to them, especially Logan Paul, who has stated on multiple occasions that his overall goal in life is to become a billionaire.
When do you guys just say fuck it and just...
The honest answer, when we both hit that B.
I'm out this bitch when I hit that B.
I'm out.
And you're gonna see it unhinged, unfiltered.
Yo, I can't wait, Jake.
And in his head, Logan saw Prime as the fastest way to get.
You know, and also WWE has a whole thing where like they market it a lot in the ring outside. They call it the Prime. Have something called the Prime Hydration Station outside in the areas where the wrestlers are wrestling, and it sometimes it does get a little stale because WWE never had that kind of promotion shit, but now they do. So it's kind of just fucked.
There. Basically, the plan was to build Prime up as a worthy competitor to the likes of Gatorade, Powerade, and Body Armor.
Dude, how many of you remember going to a gas station and buying a Gatorade or a Powerade? Never, like, I've never bought a Body Armor. I tried it once, but never bought a Body Armor. But a Gatorade and Powerade I have. It's like the most amazing thing to buy. Like, I would buy a Gatorade, drink it. I'd buy a Body Armor. I wouldn't buy a Body Armor, but I'd buy a Gatorade or Powerade. I like the blue Powerade and the, I want to say, the green Gatorade.
Armor, hoping to achieve enough market share in the category to get acquired by one of the big boys.
Inshallah, things go the right way. We're headed one direction, and that direction is to become the legacy brand that will be taking a massive chunk of the market.
But
Which
check
would
this out. Fuck, I hit myself on the fucking bedside shit. Alright, let's go.
Obviously leave both Logan and KSI, who are said to have large shares in this company, with hundreds of millions to billions of dollars in their exit from Prime.
Dude, when you try to disrupt well-established industries that have big heads already at the table, they don't want you to sit at that table because that means you're taking money out of their pocket.
For that to happen, Logan, who is rumored to own 20% of the company, would need a $5 billion acquisition to occur. We all know that Logan will stop at nothing to promote this product, being seen absolutely everywhere with it, and even using the hype of his wife's pregnancy to indirectly promote it alongside his at the
That is crazy. He had his pregnant wife right there, and she was promoting the whole shit. That is fucking crazy. Like having your pregnant wife and promoting this shit, like I don't know, it's kind of crazy.
time
I did watch the show. I did watch the show on HBO Max and All Americans, and it was okay.
new product Lunchly, which also coincidentally features a Prime beverage.
And of course, we have our snacks and our energy drink, none other than the greatest meals in the world. Lunchly, of course, we have the turkey, cheese, and cracker stack. Also the Fiesta Nachos, my personal favorite.
Love.
But honestly, it's
Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and let me know if I should go and buy a lunch and try it for you guys here in the chat.
seems like no amount of promotion or collaboration in the current day is going to save Prime at this point. Like if the company
Dude, when Seth Rollins put KSI on the table and Logan hit him with that splash out of nowhere, bro, I fucking yelled because that is so fucking cool. That was the most pinnacle of the night.
were a rocket, it would be nosediving straight into the ground on a free fall. Like I'm saying, Prime is going backwards faster than Megamind's hairline.
Megamind's
All
hairline.
right.
Megamind.
Your forehead grew larger. Bro, are these forehead jokes just going to be
Bro, they're not fucking lying. Your fucking head is big as fuck.
me for the rest of my life?
Now, to truly understand the fall of Prime, you have to understand the decline in its popularity across the pond over in the UK, where the sports drink has reportedly lost 90% of their profit year over year, going from £3 million to a measly £300,000.
Okay.
Now, I will note that this number can be really deceptive when gauging a company and its overall health, because obviously expenses can vary from year to year. But the revenue, on the other hand, is where Prime should be absolutely horrified. We already knew that last year the sales in America were down by over 50% in the first half of 2024, but now it has been revealed that their revenue in the UK is down 70% from 2023 to 2024. To be exact, they're down from £112 million to £32.8 million. This actually makes it one of the steepest falling, fast-moving consumer goods in the entire food and beverage industry. Now, to save face, representatives from Prime claim that this was a natural occurring phenomena, and that this was expected after the initial hype bubble, but there's actually a lawsuit going on right now that makes me think that they previously thought differently than that. But obviously from
Because of the whole forever chemicals that they apparently use forever chemicals. I don't know if it's true, but that's what apparently the lawsuit was.
the outside looking in, this does not bode over well for potential investors or other competitors who were potentially interested in purchasing the company.
Today, I'd like to pitch you Prime Hydration.
Okay.
Prime Hydration was developed to...
Because when their threat of eating into your business starts going away, why would they want to catch that fallen knife when they can simply continue on with their already existing brands in their portfolios while Prime kills themselves quarter by quarter?
So fucking true.
Why can't this be the next Gatorade? like literally, Gatorade is so fucking archaic, and our thesis was to create a better for you hydration beverage. We did it. We were right. People bought it. They like it. They agree with us. Like there's no reason you should be.
Let me explain you what's a real good hydration. Show you this right here. This right here is actual good hydration. It's Santa Cruz Paleo. This is an actual good hydration. This does not taste like it. It does not taste like how Prime tastes, like candy. This actually gets you hydrated. Prime doesn't.
Drinking 150 plus calorie drink with 27 grams of sugar in it if you want to hydrate. That's insane.
Ooh, smells a bit high. What?
What is that flavour you got there?
Tropical punch, it says.
Oh, Jesus.
Loosely. You've just
It's like-
come from the Maldives.
No,
How
it's
tropical
like
is that?
swallowing perfume. What is that?
When
So
you
fucking
compare
true.
their rise and eventual decline to a drink like Body Armor, which was purchased by Coca-Cola, you can really see why Prime is not attractive to these companies in its current state. Body Armor
Okay.
spent 7 years growing more and more every single year before Coca-Cola purchased 15% of their company in 2018. Basically, when this happens, the acquiring company has looked through the numbers, and they agreed to pour gasoline on their fire through their experience, industry connections, and of course access to proprietary resources. Especially in this industry, the bottling manufacturer they own that gives Coke brands an insane competitive advantage.
Well, this is a big opportunity for Body Armor because they're now going to be within the Coca-Cola bottling system. It's a 1-2 punch from Coke.
After this
Interesting.
partnership, they really lit the world on fire with 180% overall growth in their
Okay, I'm gonna
sales.
say that the strawberry banana body armor is amazing. I've tried it already. I've tried body armor already. Strawberry banana is really good. I gotta say that it's a really good flavor.
From 2018 to 2019, and by 2021 that number had doubled yet again, and that is when Coca-Cola purchased the remaining 85% of the company for the full buyout, meaning almost every year since their inception, Body Armor grew by at least 50%,
Frozen chill.
and in some cases over 150% before they were completely acquired.
You know, to
Hill
buy
orange.
a minority interest, put them in the put it in the bottling system, kind of like a test to see what we can do with these bottlers. And the rest is history. Since we've been in the system, we've gone from 200 million to 450 million.
A second, guys.
To
Let's
700
send this
million,
message
and
real
each
quick.
year we'll
Somebody.
do 1.1 billion in revenue. And the Coca-Cola bottlers have done an amazing job getting this brand to the next level.
And obviously, when you are scaling up with more and more product being sold, you start getting things done at cheaper prices per unit because you are purchasing massive quantities from your manufacturers. And this is where Prime is really screwed, and some of you may remember they are even facing a $67 million lawsuit from Refresco Bottling Company because they allegedly backed out of a deal due to what I saw as fears that they would not be able to fill the quotas of this manufacturing contract. Meaning Prime no longer felt that they could sell enough product to justify the agreed upon number that would be manufactured when sales were still high. And in that case, they would owe the manufacturer tons of money for these unfulfilled orders they allegedly agreed to. You know, it's like Prime wanted to grow to appear attractive to the investors and to try and eat up this market share, and they thought the hype would not only continue but get larger, and it really bit them in the ass.
Keep it, bro. It's as if it's like
Prime's a hype beast product.
People want
That's
it,
what
bro.
it feels like. It feels like a hype beast product.
Bro, people
It is.
don't.
That's cap. That does not feel like a hype beast product. That is cap. That is fucking cap. Like I said, you go to Dollar Tree. All the primes are there, each and every one. You go to Dollar Tree, all the primes are there. Hydration, and energy. Same with G Fuel.
Want to throw it in the bin.
And if we're to scale out even farther, where Prime really screwed up is having a lack of direction for their brand, and never making it stand alone from these two clowns. Obviously off the bat it was driven by the pair, and the marketing that this was a limited supply product that everyone needed to try, even creating some sort of underground black market in the UK for kids.
Local families we talked to said the craze sparked a secondhand market in some schools, with students reselling single bottles for a profit.
Maybe young children might feel like, because it's colourful, you know, it's bright, they might think, oh yeah, that looks so cool. I just think it's because famous people.
And then not only that, but then the energy drinks had the same like label, I guess, and kids weren't telling it apart from an energy drink to a to a hydration, and then caffeine had 18 years or older, but it was like a real small shit, so like people couldn't really tell. And it was crazy because, like I said, energy drinks used to be in the GNC, all over the GNC. Now it's hard to find them in the GNC.
People are like,
the influencers.
Yeah, like influencing it, and like everyone believes.
I'm gonna say my food's ready. It wasn't shit.
Have oversaturated the market with countless products and flavors, and pretty much everyone who wanted to try the drink has already done so. It has also been noted recently that people who do buy Prime on a regular basis are buying less of it on average than before, meaning even their established returning customers are getting fatigued or aging out of their product. I mean, honestly guys, when have you ever seen an adult drinking Prime since it came out? Like, the only time I see the drink in general is in massive quantities piled up on some sort of clearance section in my local grocery store, which obviously kills the consumer's perception of the brands. It is the simple psychology of supply and demand. Like, if you're seeing them all out there like, oh, no one's buying that shit. They really just failed to make it clear whether this drink was for an athlete at a game, or a child at their school lunch, or something healthier an adult can drink.
So let's get to the formula again and kind of round this out. So we have, again, the basis of the whole thing is essentially that this is not an actual electrolyte formula, rather it is a potassium drink with sucralose. That is what it is. Like, that's the purpose of Prime. It is something that you can drink on a daily basis as a enjoyable drink. That is what it is. It's not a actual performance-based, athlete-focused electrolyte blend. It is something that you could sip on in class, walking around, whatever, that is nearly void of calories that taste good.
The entire company thought that they could build themselves up on celebrity endorsement and shady marketing, while, like I said, never really making an effort to try and make this product stand alone from these two clowns. And to me, a good company never needs to put down a competitor to prop themselves up. But that is all that Logan Paul and even Mr. Beast, who has tried his hand in similar food and beverage markets, want to do.
Alright, we'll start off with the Lunchables.
Bro, I'm sorry, that's trash. All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
The hydration beverages that are on the market right now are like either A, not good for you, B, taste like shit, or C, are archaic as fuck. Gatorade's been around for 15 years, has 120 calories. It's so high in sugar, it's fucking garbage.
Yeah, man.
Why has no one effectively made a drink that is actually better for you and is affordable and tastes good?
What? Wow. Fucking hell.
The UK shows up. Holy shit.
Like, compared to, all our competitors.
Dude, this is sad. Two grown men telling them to fuck Gatorade.
We're just destroying them.
By doing the wackiest shit. Though.
Yeah, like
we got in Prime mascot costumes in Shadow Box.
Bro, when you ever gonna see what Gatorade do that, or Powerade, or these other competitors?
To me, it's just a very tacky way to market and attempt to make your product look superior. And to make matters even worse, over the years, various health professionals picked apart their claims of being the superior, healthier sports beverage.
If a parent came into my doctor's office, I would not recommend that their child drink this for lunch.
Prime, oh my god, I'm about to get so much hydration. No, this is garbage. I'm gonna tell you exactly why Prime doesn't rehydrate you. It is not optimal for hydration.
Liquid IV with 11 grams of sugar compared to Prime's 2 grams. Liquid IV has 870 milligrams of electrolytes, and the Prime stick has 871 milligrams of electrolytes. And
Now it's intentional. Look, we're this much better by 1 milligram. This is not the same stratification of electrolytes. So when he lumps them together as if it is an electrolyte is an electrolyte, it's like, do you know the composition of sweat that even comes out of your fucking face when you're exercising, bro? I don't think so. I think you think that this is all the same. And for you to go at Liquid IV, ready to like chop their head off when you don't even know what the difference is and why it would be useful to maybe have some sodium in there, it's actually kind of laughable, to be honest.
At the end of the day, I really do think that Prime just bit off more than they can chew. They obviously cut a lot of corners, expanded way too far, and really lacked the experience to make their ascension a smooth rise. Now things are looking more bleak for this company than ever. They're obviously still facing a couple of massive lawsuits, and it's my estimate that the long-awaited buyout is never coming for this company. But either way, I want to know what you guys think down below. Have you ever tried Prime? Are you a frequent consumer of their products? Do you know anyone who's still on that Prime kick who's older than the age of like 12? Y'all let me know down below. Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy the Tan Superman, and some other failing YouTube
So crazy. I like Prime. I actually drink it. It's Crazy how the world's changed now. And what we thought was good for consumption. One makes you wonder a lot. We'll be back real quick. I'm gonna go